The legend of the Monkey King, or Sun Wukong, is one of the most famous and beloved myths in Chinese folklore, known for its rich history, depth, and complexity. This story originates from the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, written by Wu Cheng in the 16th century during the Ming Dynasty. It tells the tale of Sun Wukong, a monkey born from a magical stone who embarks on a journey of self-discovery, enlightenment, and transformation. While the legend of the Monkey King is widely known, there are many aspects of his story, towers, and characteristics that are lesser known but equally fascinating. The story of Sun Wukong begins with his birth from an ancient stone that had been nourished by the elements of nature for thousands of years. From the moment of his birth, the Monkey King was no ordinary creature. He exhibited extraordinary intelligence and agility and quickly became the leader of a group of monkeys living on the mountain of flowers and fruit. This magical stone gave him abilities that made him superior to all other monkeys, and he was determined to prove himself as a powerful being. However, despite his prowess, Sun Wukong's desire for immortality would drive much of his journey and personal growth. The Monkey King's quest for immortality is a defining characteristic of his legend, leading him to seek out the greatest sages, learn secret magical arts, and develop a deep mastery over various forms of sorcery. He gained the ability to transform into different creatures, summon storms, and wield a magical staff, the Rui Jingyu Bang, which could change size and weight at his command. His insatiable hunger for power and immortality would lead him to challenge even the gods themselves, and his bravado and recklessness would create conflicts with the celestial realm. One of the most iconic aspects of the Monkey King's myth is his confrontation with the Jade Emperor, the ruler of heaven. Sun Wukong, after mastering his magical abilities, demanded recognition from the gods, hoping to secure a place among the immortals in the heavenly court. When he was initially given a low-ranking position, as the keeper of the horses, he felt insulted by the lack of respect shown to him. In retaliation, he rebelled against the celestial order, causing chaos in the heavenly realms. His defiance of the gods and his subsequent rebellion are key moments in his myth, showcasing his bold nature and his refusal to accept limitations placed upon him by others. The Jade Emperor, overwhelmed by Sun Wukong's power, eventually sought help from the Buddha, who devised a plan to capture the Monkey King. Sun Wukong's arrogance led him to believe he could escape any trap. But the Buddha tricked him into a challenge that ultimately led to his imprisonment beneath a mountain for 500 years. While this imprisonment was a significant setback in Sun Wukong's journey, it was not the end of his story. The Monkey King's release came when the Tan monk, Xuanzang, embarked on a journey to retrieve Buddhist scriptures from India. The Buddha, recognizing the potential for Sun Wukong's redemption, sent him to accompany the monk on his pilgrimage. During this journey, Sun Wukong was tasked with protecting Xuanzang from various demons and other dangers that threatened their quest. It was here, in the role of protector and companion, that Sun Wukong underwent a transformation, moving from a self-centered, rebellious figure to one of humility, patience, and wisdom. His character arc is one of the most compelling aspects of the Journey to the West, as his earlier misdeeds were atoned for through his service to the monk. Throughout their journey, Sun Wukong demonstrated loyalty, bravery, and a deepening sense of responsibility, learning the values of compassion and restraint. In addition to Sun Wukong's personal transformation, the legend also reflects broader themes of spirituality and enlightenment. The Monkey King's journey is not only a physical one across treacherous lands, but also a metaphorical one towards self-awareness and spiritual growth. His struggles and eventual redemption align with the Buddhist principles, overcoming the ego and achieving enlightenment. In many ways, Sun Wukong's story mirrors the human experience of grappling with desires, ego, and pride. And his eventual realization of the importance of humility and compassion is a universal theme that resonates with audiences beyond Chinese culture. This transformation from a rebellious trickster to a devoted protector is one of the most important elements of the myth, illustrating the power of personal growth and the possibility of redemption. Beyond the primary narrative of Journey to the West, there are many other fascinating myths and stories about the Monkey King that expand on his abilities and characteristics. For example, one of the lesser-known myths about Sun Wukong is his ability to summon the Chetiat Ashung Great Sage equal to Heaven Army, a vast legion of monkeys that he commands with incredible authority. This army was not only a testament to his leadership skills, but also a symbol of his strength and influence. Sun Wukong's relationship with these monkeys, whom he rules with a combination of fear and respect, reflects his complex personality. He is both a leader who commands loyalty and a trickster who uses his power for personal gain. His dual nature, part hero, part anti-hero, adds to the richness of his character and ensures that his myth endures in Chinese culture and beyond. Another fascinating aspect of the Monkey King's legend is his interactions with other mythical figures. For example, his rivalry with the White-Bone Demon, a character who appears in Journey to the West, highlights his role as a protector of the righteous. The White-Bone Demon, who seeks to devour Xuanzang, uses various disguises to deceive the Monkey King. Sun Wukong, with his keen intellect and ability to see through illusions, ultimately prevails, showcasing his cunning and strategic thinking. This ability to see through deception is one of Sun Wukong's most distinctive qualities, reflecting his sharp mind and his unyielding dedication to protecting those under his care. The legend of Sun Wukong has had a profound impact on Chinese literature, art, and popular culture. The character has inspired countless adaptations and retellings of his story, from television series and films to comics and video games. Sun Wukong's image as a mischievous, powerful, and charismatic figure has captured the imagination of audiences for centuries, making him one of the most iconic characters in Chinese mythology. His influence extends beyond China, with adaptations of his story appearing in countries such as Japan, Korea, and even the West. In particular, his role in the Journey to the West has made him a symbol of adventure, courage, and the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. Despite his popularity, there are still many aspects of the Monkey King's legend that are not as widely known, and each retelling offers new insights into his character. For example, in some versions of the story, Sun Wukong's connection to the Buddha is emphasized more, showing his eventual embrace of Buddhist teachings. In other versions, his rebellious nature is highlighted, focusing on his defiance of authority and his thirst for power. These variations reveal the versatility of the Monkey King as a character, capable of embodying different themes and ideas depending on the cultural context. In modern adaptations, Sun Wukong's role has evolved. While he remains a symbol of mischief and rebellion, he is often portrayed as a more complex figure, struggling with his identity and place in the world. These contemporary interpretations reflect the ongoing relevance of the Monkey King's story, as it continues to speak to themes of personal growth, redemption, and the search for meaning in life. In some adaptations, Sun Wukong is even depicted as a more relatable figure, with his flaws and vulnerabilities making him more human and accessible to modern audiences. This shift in portrayal underscores the timeless appeal of the Monkey King and his enduring legacy in global popular culture. The legend of the Monkey King is a rich tapestry of adventure, myth, and philosophy, blending humor with deep spiritual insights. Sun Wukong's story offers valuable lessons about the importance of humility, the dangers of unchecked pride, and the transformative power of personal growth. His journey from a rebellious trickster to a noble protector of the righteous mirrors the human experience of learning, evolving, and striving for enlightenment. Through his trials and triumphs, Sun Wukong has become a beloved figure not only in Chinese culture, but also in global folklore. His story continues to inspire and captivate audiences, ensuring that the legend of the Monkey King will endure for generations to come.